Winter is coming, with shorter days and longer nights. While autumn is already in full mode, now is the perfect time to prepare for a cozy and relaxing winter. So in this video, I'm sharing 12 tips to transform your home into a comfortable, relaxing and warm space to enjoy winter to the fullest. Tip number 10 is a small change many people overlook, but it makes the biggest difference. So make sure you don't miss it. As the light softens and the air cools, our homes become our nest. When the world outside slows down, it gives us space to turn inward, to reset, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to create warmth and comfort in our homes and routines. That's what inspired me to start a winter series on this channel, a cozy corner to help us make the season feel less gloomy and more intentional. But first, what should we call it? The minimalist winter? The intentional season? Or maybe the cozy minimalist nest, winter edition? Which one is your favorite? Number 1, 2, or 3? Or if you're feeling creative, let me know your ideas for a winter series in the comments. On this first episode, we'll explore ways to make your home feel truly warm and cozy. From design touches to practical tweaks that instantly change the atmosphere, saves energy and money, and make winter much more comfortable. First, use lights on lower places to create a cozy atmosphere. Start by turning off the lights at the ceiling and turning on lamps on lower areas. Low lighting instantly makes your home feel cozy because it softens the shadows, highlights textures, and creates a sense of intimacy. Scientifically, low lights mimic the natural position of a sunset, signaling to our brains that it's time to relax and slow down, helping our bodies to unwind. This point is super important, but if you don't also couple it with a falling one, the magic is lost. 2. Avoid white bulbs at all costs. If I ask you which room looks cozier, which one would you pick? Well, most people will choose the right one. The color of the light completely changes how warm and cozy a room feels. Yellow light between 2700 and 3000 Kelvin range mimics the warm glow of a sunset. Using candles or warm tone bulbs creates a calm, inviting atmosphere that is perfect for cozy living. My go-to picks for lights during winter are fairy lights in places of relaxation like the living room or the balcony, any warm lamp that is on the low table, non-toxic candles like beeswax, soy wax, coconut wax for an extra cozy warm vibe without the harming chemicals. And finally, I'm from South Europe and we are very used to the sun, so when the dark days hit, it really affects our mood and, well, our sanity.
Mas pode comprar o que quiser, por exemplo, se quiser comprar droga, desde que o seu dealer tenha terminal multibanco, pode comprar droga, já viu?
So this year I'm trying for the first time an SAD lamp, which you probably heard of before. It's a bright, daylight mimicking lamp, usually around 10,000 lux, that helps regulate our body's internal clock, keeping our mornings bright and supporting serotonin production. And just 20 to 30 minutes a day, it's enough to keep our mood steady throughout winter. Darker days have started here, and I've been using the lamp for the past weeks, and I already feel a big difference when I turn them on while I'm still working. I get less bluesy and have more energy to keep the day going and enjoying it until dinner time. 3. Choose warm colors. Minimalism doesn't have to be black, white, and gray. We can definitely use colors. We can still opt by keeping it simple and clean while adding little splashes of color. If you're unsure what colors to use to make your room feel cozier, go for shades that make you think of warmth, like the colors of fire, clay, or a late sunset. That's why we call them the warm tones. The same applies for any type of material, really. For example, wood feels warmer than white. And the same for metals. For example, brass feels warmer than nickel because it has a warmer color. 4. Bring out the natural cozy fabrics. When it gets colder, switch to lighter summer fabrics like cotton and linen for natural fabrics that hold warmth like wool, alpaca, or even cashmere. These materials breathe while keeping you cozy, creating that soft, lived-in feeling that synthetic fabrics can't quite match. Unlike polyester or acrylic, which are made from plastic fibers, natural materials come from the earth, and humans have a deep connection to nature and natural materials. They age beautifully, feel more tactical, and connect us to our environment. That's the essence of biophilic design, surrounding ourselves with natural textures and elements that make our home feel calmer and more alive. Even just adding a wool throw, an alpaca blanket, or a textured rug can instantly make a minimalist space feel warm and comforting without adding visual clutter. Next is a very easy one. 5. Do a daily home reset. During wintertime, we spend more time at home, so the air gets more saturated. So pull up your blinds to let as much light in as possible and open the windows for at least 15 minutes a day. I know it's getting cold, but letting your home breathe and letting the fresh air and natural light in is so important for your health and killing all the bacteria in your house. If you have a dog like I do, use those daily walks to leave your windows open and let the air circulate, so when you get home, you can close them and enjoy a refreshed space. 6. Make your home energy efficient. Seal any drafts, insulate windows, and apply or check your weather stripping if you already have them on the doors and windows. I live in an old building, and in the past, having this stone framing on the windows was quite trending, but time has proven this trend to not be a very energy efficient move, because it absorbs the rain and moist from the outside and brings it inside. So I'm removing the mold from the outside frame and waterproofing it so it doesn't absorb the water or bring moisture inside this winter. I'm also adding a little bit of silicone on my windowsill because whoever installed this didn't do the best job. Instead of making the angle towards the exterior like it should be, they made it slightly to the interior. So I'm trying to contradict the angle by making it easier for the raindrops to go towards the outside, making it higher closer to the window and lower towards the exterior. Of course, changing your windows to more energy efficient ones works like wonders, but it's also a huge investment. So a much more affordable way to deal with insulating your home is applying weather stripping on your windows and doors. I've done this last year, so I'm just double checking to see if they are all still in good shape, which seems to be the case. If your doors also have a huge gap like this, you can also add this insulate roll to prevent drafts and keeping yourself cozy. 7. Winter appliances. Know what type of weather you live in and prepare for it. If you live in a humid place like I do, invest in a good dehumidifier. I bought a small one in the past, but it barely did anything, so I sold it. And I got this one last year and it really makes a difference. Yes, it is an investment, but health comes first. If, on the other hand, you live in a very cold weather and have a fireplace, clean it before the winter comes or get a good heating system ready. And remember to change fire alarm batteries and clean filters if necessary. 8. Get your seasonal wardrobe ready. If you happen to switch wardrobes during the change of the season like I do, now is the time to do it. But before that, I washed them and let them in the sun while it's still not shy to kill all the bacteria from being stored for months in a dark place. I also have a lot of allergies, so this step really helps me to not start the winter season with a running nose. This is also a great time for a summer wardrobe declutter because you can now clearly see what you wore during the last season and what was just taking up space in your wardrobe. And it's also the perfect time for creating an inventory for the winter months. Let me know if you would like a dedicated video on this topic, as I would love to create a winter capsule wardrobe for you. It's also a theme that would fit perfectly this winter series. So if this is something that interests you, leave a snowflake emoji down in the comments and I will gladly make a video about it. I also like to move my boots, scarves and gloves close to the entryway so I don't forget to take them with me when I leave the house. And of course, you also need to consider the clothes used indoors, not just outdoors. Having cozy fluffy socks and slippers ready is essential. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I only use barefoot shoes and socks. I was missing a good pair of winter barefoot ones and I was happy that I found these 100% alpaca ones just in time for winter. They are so cozy and warm, I can't wait to use them every day. 9. Simplify your decor. It's okay to incorporate a few seasonal decorations, but do avoid overload. It's even more fun if you make them yourself or with your family using natural elements. Bringing just the right amount of nature into your home always makes you in a better mood. It's also a nice activity to do outside and search for elements in nature. Remember that it's important to take little walks during the colder months, even if it is tempting to stay in all the time. After your walk, do a DIY with your findings at home together with a cozy drink and a nice playlist. 10. Declutter before the cold sets in. Winter means more time indoors, so clutter can feel heavier at this time of the year. Use your time at home to remove unused decor, free up surfaces, declutter unused items, and sell things you no longer need to make some extra space and cash. Less stuff equals an uncluttered mind, which will remove the visual clutter exhaustion and make your home feel easier to clean and maintain. I have a lot of videos about declutter on this channel, but if you like, I will leave a playlist that combines all of them when you need company, tips, or inspiration on how to declutter right here. 11. Reset your pet's corner and make sure they are warm for the winter as well. Throw in a little blanket and give it a clean to their bed before the winter days set in. 12. Get a comfy corner for low-intense activities. It's not just your pet that needs a relaxing corner. Getting a cute corner designed for relaxation is such an essential way to spend your afternoons and nights, snuggling with a good book, drinking hot tea or chocolate, journaling, playing a relaxing game, binge watching Gilmore Girls, or who knows, maybe even getting into a new hobby like crocheting. A few small changes can make a big difference in how cozy your home feels this winter. On episode 2 of our Minimalist Winter series, we'll explore my winter minimalist meal planning. So, if you're ready to save money while being creative with your winter comfort and healthy meals, go ahead and click on this video right here. As always, thank you for being here. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on this video next.